Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome to the Crimson Diamond. This is a retro text parsing adventure game where you play as a geologist who visits a ghost town in Ontario to investigate rumors of a large diamond being discovered. So, on this channel, I like to mix things up. Whenever I finish a series, I try to make sure the game I replace it with is not too similar in genre to either the other game I'm currently playing or the game that previously held its slot. The Crimson Diamond is a mystery adventure game, just like the game I just finished, Between Horizons, but I'm making an exception to my rule here because this just came out last month. I played the demo for it a while back, and I've been really looking forward to it since then. It looks really cool. And the coolest thing about this game is that it does use a text parser to interact with it for the most part. There are visuals made with very charming pixel art, as you can already see from this title screen. But you interact with the world like you would do in one of those old text adventures, just by typing things like look room, used mug, open door. I've never really played one of those old school text adventures properly, but this game does a really great job at running down the basics, tutorializing you, and I'm really excited to just try something new. So, let's see, was the tutorial, yes. The tutorial is a little bit of a scene. Welcome to the tutorial room. My name's Nancy Maple. I'll be showing you some of the basics of playing a text parser adventure game. Yeah, I do need a little bit of a refresher because it's been a while. Follow the text prompts at the bottom of the screen to progress through the tutorial. When you first enter a room, it's useful to start by typing look. Just start typing on your keyboard as you normally would. When you type look in a room, the game will describe important features. You see a cupboard and a green door. The game will also list the other characters in that room. Jack is here. Type look Jack to learn more about him. Look man or look person will work too if you're having trouble with names. Excuse me, I didn't type that. Look Jack. Jack is a tall, lean man with a shiny bald head. He is Mr. Richard's employee and is in charge of the cooking, cleaning, gardening, and myriad other tasks the lodge might require. He is weary, but still seems to be in decent spirits. Jack is somewhere in his 40s. Jack is here to help with the tutorial. How do you do? Looking at characters at different points in the game may give you additional information. Try to talk to Jack and see what he has to say. Hello, Jack. My name's Nancy Maple. Nice to meet you, Nancy. You can ask me about this tutorial. Type Ask Jack about tutorial. Ask about tutorial will also work. I'll use proper capitalization when I'm talking about characters. It's only the polite thing to do. Sorry, miss. You can't ask me about that in the tutorial room. Did I spell it wrong? The default movement method is click to walk, shown by the 2 footprints icon. The blue in the upper left corner of the icon indicates what the target spot is, or you can use the arrow keys to move around the screen. You can also ask me about inventory. Ask Jack about inventory. You can access your inventory by typing inv or I into the text parser, or you can press tab. The cursor will change to an eye. Click the eye on the items in your inventory to look at them. An issue of the Toronto Eye from a few weeks ago. Click on the gray loop icon at the bottom of the inventory window. The cursor will become a loop. So the eye piece is called a loop, I guess. You can examine some of your inventory items more closely using the loop. You will admire the minute dots that comprise the newspaper photograph of a round-cut diamond. The natural diamond described in the article would be an octahedron, not a faceted specimen. What an embarrassing inaccuracy. You can close the inventory window by pressing Tab, Escape, or Enter. You can also examine objects in a room using the loop. Type examine the cupboard to learn more about it. Can I just put examine cupboard? The cupboard is made of a lovely fine-grained wood, though it's seen better days. Oh, I don't remember doing these close-up looks at objects in the demo. Maybe that's just something I missed out on. Most furniture won't be that interesting to examine. This is just an example. Okay, thank you for telling me not to waste my time. If you're not sure what to do next, you can check your notebook. Ask Jack about notebook. The notebook can be helpful if you get stuck. It'll tell you what you need to do next to progress through the game. Be careful, if you simply follow the notebook's prompts, you might miss important details. We will be thorough. The notebook will be displayed if you type No or N. To flip through your notebook pages, click the green up and down tabs or use the arrow keys on your keyboard. You can close the notebook by clicking the X button, escape, or enter. Thank you so much, Jack. You can also ask me about that cupboard over there. Sure. You can open the cupboard by typing Open Cupboard. I know that there's an achievement for opening every drawer or cupboard you find. If you type Open Door, it'll open the green door and not the cupboard door. Sometimes there will be more than one cupboard, in which case you might have to walk close to the cupboard you want to open. Ooh, a hat! Looks like there's something inside the cupboard. If you look cupboard, the game will tell you what the cupboard looks like. Look in cupboard, the game will tell you what's inside the cupboard. Search cupboard looks also works. I think search to differentiate from look is a good idea. You see a green hat in the cupboard. You see a green hat in the cupboard, yes. That's my green hat. Try take hat. Take the green hat. Congratulations, you completed the tutorial. Open door to leave the tutorial. Congratulations, you're done. I got an achievement. Open the door and walk out to leave. Thanks for playing the tutorial. Hope it was helpful. The tutorial has covered the most commonly used parser commands, but there are more to discover. Feel free to experiment. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to try stuff. Click the feet icon to the right of the open doorway. The room will be set once you leave it. Thanks for playing the tutorial, of course. Alright, let's start a new game now. Crimson, Ontario, 1914. Big fish. Fisherman caught a big fish. A lot of big fish. Ugh. And he found a diamond inside one of them. Look, aren't these visuals so nice? The Royal Canadian Museum, Toronto, Ontario. Oh, there's a cat over there. There you are, Nancy. This is it. What we've been waiting for. Far up north, a fisherman found a massive diamond in the belly of a fish. Yeah, just like she said in the tutorial, the picture on the cover of the newspaper does not look like the diamond that the fisherman found. This could be a real boon for our mineralogy exhibit. We need something better than those dilettantes over in geology. Oh, we're a mineralogist, not a geologist. Okay. Good to recall. I called her a geologist earlier. I want our exhibit to be the talk of the town. It's too bad that we can't spare anyone to head up to the middle of nowhere on such a long shot. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. Nancy, you go. You could spare me. Let me go, Professor Plummer. It would be perfect. Everyone else is busy with the new exhibits. Well, I've just been learning the filing system. That could wait a day or two, couldn't it? I'm not usually in the habit of sending unsupervised young ladies into less civilized regions. But as luck would have it, the discovery was made near a lodge where I'm sure you could stay while you conduct your field work. You win, Nancy. Get on home, pack your bags, and catch the train up north. Hooray! Thanks so much, Professor. No, I want to pet the cat. If you find something, that can make a big splash in the museum. Who knows? Maybe the university will finally accept you as a mineralogy student. Oh, I'm not even a scientist yet. I haven't even studied. I'm just like an intern. Good luck, kiddo. I won't let you down. She's so cute. A few hours later. Here's my train. I love the bigger, more detailed scenes. The low fidelity, like, regular scenery is really nice too. I like it. This is it, my first time out of the city. I'm going to make the most of this trip. I can't wait to see the rocks of Northern Ontario. Goodbye, big city. Hello, adventure. It's just that the bigger set pieces seem like they take so much more work. They're really impressive to me. Excuse me, is this seat taken? Not at all. Please have a seat. Thanks. My name is Kimi Kishiro. Where are you headed? Pleased to meet you. I'm Nancy Maple. I'm bound for a town called Crimson. Oh my, you've got some hours yet. I should know because that's where I'm going. I'm a clerk from the Royal Canadian Museum. My boss sent me here to check out the diamond claim up there. I hadn't heard of that discovery. Then again, I don't pay much attention to the news. It's a very strange story. Up by Crimson, a fish swallowed a huge diamond. A fisherman caught it, sliced it open, and there it was, the spectacular sparkling gem. Can you imagine? I jumped at the chance to investigate. This is my first time out of the city. I couldn't be more excited. Where will you be staying when we get to Crimson? A place called Crimson Lodge. Ah, I'm staying at Crimson Lodge. I'm a bird watcher. I hear there are nesting colonies of cormorants up there. That's what I want to see. And I wouldn't mind seeing the Sioux Locks while I'm in the area. I'd love to see the big ships up close. Wonderful! We can be traveling companions. I'd very much like that. You and Kimmy chat amiably for a while. As the day wears on, the rhythm of the train moving over the tracks and the monotony of the scenery lulls you into a deep sleep. Okay, and I love the colors too. The conductor announces, Crimson, this stop. Nancy, it's time to go. Ah, thanks. Oh no! Where's my luggage? It's not here. There's no luggage left at all. My field kit's in there. What am I going to do? The train will be leaving soon. Nancy, we have to leave now. Ah! The train is run on time, unfortunately. We can't stop it to look around. Oh, I had no idea anyone else was still on the train. Hello there. Hello. I didn't notice you in the train. Isn't that funny? Not really. I was in the first class car. I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. Is that why you're here? Cormorant. Is that a type of rodent? Hi, Jack. Excuse me, folks. But I was sent to pick up just one person from the station tonight, Mr. Albert Respa. A European fellow, expert mineralogist on assignment, hired by the federal government on loan from Antwerp. I wasn't told he'd be bringing any secretaries, wives, girlfriends. I'm sorry for the confusion, sir. Jack. I'm sorry for the confusion, Jack, but we don't know this man at all. My name is Nancy Maple, and my friend here is Kimi Kishiro. I was sent from the Royal Canadian Museum to investigate the diamond claim up by the Crimson Lodge, and I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. We're both here to stay at the lodge and go about our business. Do you know which way it is from here? I surely know where it is because that's where I drove out from. But I'm sorry to tell you ladies, the lodge has been closed to the public for months. You didn't hear? My boss, Mr. Richards, he's getting on. He is done with the lodging business. All he wants is peace and quiet. But then this whole diamond fiasco starts up, folks all up in arms. He's not pleased at all, I can tell you. The gentleman is here on the government's orders. Mr. Richards can't do much about that. But you two. Well, that's unfortunate. But you only have yourselves to blame for being uninformed. Let's be off, Jack. Good evening, ladies. The thing is, ain't no one's coming by here at this time of night, and the nearest accommodation is the lodge, which is a few hours away by automobile even still. Look here, I'll drive you ladies up to the lodge for the night. Tomorrow morning I'll bring you back here so you can catch the train. As it is, Mr. Richards is going to be peeved about hosting unexpected guests. I mean, even more than he already is. His sister's come up from the city to stake her claim. And she brought a lawyer to boot. Come along now. Humph. Take my bags. You dirty man. Sure, I'll get those for you. Not really my job, but I'll do it. Sir, your trunks arrived a few days ago. Boy, they sure are heavy. Yes, of course. My, it sure gets dark here at night. Lucky for you, I've made this trip many times. Used to be, folks would come out here in the summers for recreation. And before my time, settlers came to this area in hopes of building lives for themselves. But once the mines were used up, there wasn't much reason for them to stay. The soil ain't that good. Have you seen any cormorants? I'm hoping to see some. Yeah, they nest up on the cliffside. Stay away, though. They don't like being disturbed, particularly during nesting season, which happens to be right now. So if you're wild about birds, I'd let them alone. You do more harm than good. Besides, tomorrow morning I'll be taking you right back to the train station. You won't have any time to go looking for them. Have any other diamonds been found around the lodge? First of all, no way to know if that rock even came from around here. I've lived in this area for years and ain't never seen any diamonds, so I know for a fact it didn't come from these parts. They say that man cut it out of the belly of a fish. That diamond could have come from anywhere upstream. You folks are wasting your time, sorry to say. Who cares about shiny rocks anyway? No use to anybody. We shall see about that. Your travel-weary companions resist your attempts at chit-chat. It seems that Kimi and Albert have fallen asleep, although in the almost complete darkness it's hard to tell. It's impossible for Jack to hear you from the back seat, above the cacophony of the engine and the automobile rattling over the rough country road. You decide it would be best not to distract him anyway. Here we are. Wow, it's spectacular. You know what? I almost don't mind having more bodies in the lodge. It feels not so empty. Feels like old times. Make yourself at home while you're here. Thanks, Jack. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. I'm going to my room. Miss Kishiro, Miss Maple, your bedroom is upstairs at the end of the hall on the right. The bedroom across from the hall from you, that's Mr. Richards' suite. Try to keep quiet and stay out of his way, won't you? He shares the suite with Margot. She's his lady friend. I'm in the bedroom right next to yours, along with Mr. Shaw. Albert demanded the use of my bedroom, so that's where he is. Don't know why he was so insistent, but the customer is always right, eh? Ha. That's the smallest bedroom and wasn't really meant for guests. Nessa's room is across the hall from Albert. I'd stay away from her if I was you. After I get this luggage upstairs, I'm gonna start up some supper. Wouldn't do to have you all starve, eh? Why don't you explore the lodge a little? Talk to the other folks. Most importantly, stay out of my hair. I'm a busy man. Not literally, of course. Oh, and if you want to shower tonight, use the upstairs bathroom near the stairs. It's very pink, you can't miss it. Wonder if Nat's still here. How many places do I gotta sit at the table tonight? You and Kimi head upstairs to your bedroom. You don't have any luggage to unpack, but you hang your hat and coat on the footboard of your bed and consider yourself settled in. Introductions, Chapter 1. To move Nancy, you can click the feet. Yeah, we did the tutorial. I should talk to everyone and get to know them a little before dinner. Your notebook will tell you what you need to do to progress through the game. Type notebook or N when you need to refer to it. When you have ladder notes, arrow keys. Essential objectives must be completed to progress in the game will be marked with asterisks. Type review any time to check your current goals. Seeing as I left my luggage, I don't have much to amuse myself with before dinner. Perhaps if I take a look around, time will pass a bit faster. Game has autosave. Nice. This is the bedroom you're sharing with Kimi. A pair of twin beds and matching nightstands are set against the east wall. Kimi has claimed the bed closest to the fireplace, a clever move on her part, as summer nights are still chilly this far north. A door in the west wall leads back into the upstairs hallway. Kimi is here. Alright. Open drawer. No? You open it. Search drawer. The curio drawer is stuffed with old brochures, back from when the lodge was still being run as an inn. Take brochure. You pick up one of the lodge brochures. You can also ask characters about different topics. Ask Kimmy or about brochure, just ask about brochure. Okay. Alright, so I need to talk to Kimi, Margot, Albert, Nessa, Corvus. Corvus is not a character whose name we've heard. Evan. Was Albert the owner of the lodge or the mineralogist who we met already? I think Evan might be the owner actually. Or Jack. Evan and Jack. Oh, Jack. Jack is the man we have spent this whole game with so far. Ooh, acquired lodge brochure which contains a map. Nice. Let's take a look at that. It doesn't have a you are here place though. I guess we're in guest bedroom 1. I've never been to a place like this before. I'm excited to explore, and I love meeting new people. Yes, you are the inquisitive type, aren't you? Jack did invite you to introduce yourself to everyone else after all. It's only polite. I most certainly am. Would you like to join me? Oh, no thanks, Nancy. I'm exhausted. That bumpy ride from the train station has left me a bit frazzled. I'm looking forward to some peace and quiet before dinner. Ah, I can take a hint. I'll leave you be. Ah, one more thing. While you were asleep, Jack mentioned some old lodge brochures stored in the curio cabinet's drawer. I found them already. They were meant for guests back when the lodge was used as an inn. Even though we may not stay long, he said we're welcome to take them as keepsakes. Thanks, Kimi. Yay. Now that you've talked to Kimi, it's marked with an X. Is it? Talk to Kimi. Okay. We already opened the curio cabinet drawer. The curio cabinet drawer is already open. Okay. I wanna look nightstand. There's a small lamp on this nightstand. Okay. I remember I was like really into looking at everything all the time when I played the demo, and it felt kind of like a waste of time in most cases. Because, like as she said during the tutorial, most furniture is not that interesting. I want my hat. You take your green felt hat. It makes me look like such a flapper. I love it. Ask about brochure. I like brochures of places I visited. It was nice of Jack to offer the lodge brochures to us, though I wonder if he's just trying to get rid of them as the lodge is no longer in business as an inn. Yep, map. Okay. Can I... A triptych of small woodcuts and colored paper hang in silver frames. A black and white photograph of a mountain hangs over the fireplace. Nice. Yeah, already I'm like falling into the trap of having to look at everything, even if I know it's not important. But I'll try and keep this speedy. Type help or H to open the help window. There is a list of parser shortcuts to simplify using the parser. Example, OD means open door. That's actually really good. Okay. Look, oh, examine with loop is X. Okay. This is really handy, I think. CU, cupboard, C8, cabinet, DR, drawer, D, door. All the people are the first letter of their name twice. So MM for Margot, AA for Albert, JJ for Jack, etc. Ask about is AAB. All of this is pretty self-explanatory, I think. This was Albert's room. Yes. Let's try these commands. He's not even in here. Look. This is the master bedroom. Mr. Richards shares it with Margot. You feel a little weird about invading their private space. There is a wardrobe and nightstands to the left and right of the bed. There are 2 doors in the south wall and a door in the east wall leading back to the hallway. Open drawer. You open the nightstand. Look drawer. Search drawer. There's a roll of white tape in the nightstand drawer. Take tape. You take the adhesive plaster out of the nightstand drawer. Nice. Yeah, I remember some of this. You do need to search everything, at the very least. Even if you don't look at every every interesting bit of furniture. Open cupboard. The wardrobe contains a few garment bags and folded up pairs of overalls. I doubt I need to take any of that. Let's open this drawer. Open the nightstand. The nightstand is empty. Great. What about this? Look. Suitcase. The large blue trunk has a metal tag screwed into the top. Look. Tag. Look. Tag. The tag is scratched and dented from years of rough use. Open suitcase. That achieves little effect. Okay. I remember having to eavesdrop through one of these doors. Ah, there's a lady. Look. The boudoir transports you to Fin de Sale, Paris. It's shiny, opulent, perhaps slightly tacky, and very, very pink. A mirrored vanity is the focal point of the room. Exotic perfumes hover in intensely localized clouds that you can almost see. Every movement stirs air currents that bring new scents to your nose. A doorway to the south leads to a walk-in closet, and a doorway to the north leads back into the master bedroom. A powder compact is on the vanity. A powder compact. You see a pretty blonde woman in a fashionable dress. Compact? You gesture towards the compact questioningly. Margot nods in assent. But of course, please do take the powder. You certainly need it. Mean? Thanks. Well, you accept the powder from Margot. It is nearly empty and I have another. Please use it for as long as you are here. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's look at our inventory. Zinc oxide adhesive plaster and an elegant tin of powder. A label reads, absorb your oils and grab your prints. A brush is included for application. Let's use the loop. After heavily scrutinizing the roll of zinc adhesive plaster, he concluded it doesn't benefit from further examination. Your hat looks pretty good considering you got it secondhand. Okay. Hello there. It's nice to meet you. My name's Nancy Maple. A pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. I am Margot. Should she have a French accent? I'm okay at those. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. How long will you be staying with us? I'm only here tonight, unfortunately. I was sent here by the Royal Canadian Museum on assignment. But Jack says I'm due to leave on the train tomorrow, according to Mr. Richard's wishes. I see. I'm sorry we won't get to know each other better. A note has been added to your notebook. Ah! I'm trying to write note. Talk to Margot. Okay. Powder is good for ridding oneself of a shiny complexion. Soaks the oils right up. Margot eyes you critically. You could probably use some, mademoiselle. Excusez-moi, mademoiselle. Those are my private things. I bet we're gonna have to look in them later. Oh, we can just walk into the closet. Margot's walk-in closet is luxuriously appointed. It has an enormous mirror on the wall and an ornate bench in the center of the room. There's a shelf full of footwear, some fancy frocks on hangers, and a selection of elaborate hats. A wardrobe and 2 chests of drawers are surely bursting with more finery. A doorway in the north hall leads back into the boudoir. Ooh, can we look mirror? A full-length mirror with a silver frame. It must have cost a pretty penny. Can we use mirror? Use isn't used in this game. Other verbs are required. Well, at least you recognize that it's one that people would attempt to use. Open the drawer. A chest of drawers holds Margot's blouses. There are 3 drawers and they all hold blouses. You close the drawers. Okay. This chest of drawers holds Margot's delicates. Negligees, brasiers. You stop looking through the drawers and close them, your face slightly flushed. Okay. Search cupboard. The wardrobe was full of feather boas in a rainbow of colors. Nice. Okay. Can I take... No, I don't want to steal her stuff. She seemed so precious about it earlier. Hold on. I want to check. You can save game whenever you want. So, the fact that it auto-saved at one point made me a little nervous, but I think I should be able to save whenever. I'm not going to do it yet, though. And this door is the bathroom. An ensuite bathroom, what a luxury. You see a classy Victorian bathtub, a pedestal sink, a toilet, and a wastepaper basket. The door on the north wall leads back into the master bedroom. Search basket. There isn't anything in this wastepaper basket. We gotta be thorough. We gotta look. We gotta look in all the trash cans. That seems like the responsible thing to do. It's a pull chain, high tank porcelain toilet with a wooden seat. Okay. I'm not gonna. It occurred to me to search it, but press escape to open the main menu for more options. You can save and load your game, adjust the game speed, and more. Oh, I had another door I needed to go to. This is the bedroom Jack is sharing with Corvus. Judging from the crate haphazardly filled with clothes, Jack didn't get much notice regarding this new living arrangement. There is a large dresser set against the back wall containing many small drawers. There is a pitcher and a drinking glass on top. I think I need that drinking glass. You also see a low coffee table, a writing desk, bookcase, plush armchair, and a pair of beds. A door on the west wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Have you ever awoken in the night with a fierce thirst? It would be monstrous to take the pitcher or glass. I'm sure there are plenty of drinking glasses elsewhere. Maybe I should try the kitchen. Okay. Open drawers. She's going to open every one of them. Very efficient of you, Nancy. Search drawer. After searching through all the drawers, you find moth-eaten socks, loose buttons, single shoelaces, and other assorted bric-a-brac. Nothing too interesting in here. What's on this table? A narrow coffee table sits in the center of the room, and a writing desk is set against the wall. A blotter, a lamp, and a cup of pencils. Can I take a pencil? You never like getting smudges on your hands. Okay. Ooh, there's a... Search basket. Nothing. Okay. We're going to look in every basket. And I'm not going to open people's suitcases. Not just yet. Ooh, there's a box on this bookcase. You know these kinds of books you see in bed and breakfast that are there for decoration and seem completely uninteresting? These are those kinds of books. Okay. Let's leave. They told us about the inventory here. Okay. I'm gonna look at my map. So that was guest bedroom 2. This should be guest bedroom 3 and servants' quarters. This is a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat and an armchair arranged around a low table. There is a wardrobe, dresser, and painted cupboard. The door in the east hallway leads back to the upstairs hallway. You open the wardrobe. There is nothing in there. The wardrobe is empty. You suppose Nessa hasn't had the chance to unpack. Nessa's the sister, right? Open it. The drawer is empty. Maybe Nessa prefers to live out her suitcase. Well, I'm going to open all the drawers because there's an achievement for it. These drawers are already opened. I can't open cabinet. You open the leftmost cupboard. Yeah, you open the right-hand cupboard. You open the drawers and open... Yay. Oh, there's a box. There's a box on this vanity. Look, vanity. The dresser features a mirror, a left cupboard, yeah, jewelry box. Open box. The jewelry box is locked. Interesting. That seems like the perfect place to hide a diamond, doesn't it? Servants' quarters. Oh, hello. You're Albert, right? A small bedroom, humbly furnished. Albert insisted on getting a room to himself, despite the size. The furniture in this room is of simpler making, consists of a wardrobe, desk, and nightstand. There is a pitcher and a drinking glass in the nightstand. A door on the west wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Albert is here. Hello, Mr. Respa. How are you settling in? Please, miss, I am busy at the moment and can't chat. Okay. Talk to Margot, talk to Albert. Okay. Can I get in the way of your packing, sir? You put that in over me. How did you do that? Kindly stay out of my way, miss. I am busy unpacking my things. Fine. Use the backslash key or type pause or P to pause the game. The game also pauses when the parser inventory or menu windows are open. Nice. Another door. We'll explore the whole top floor this episode. How about? Paint cans. The upstairs closet is where Jack stores the bedding, towels, and cleaning implements. Some spare furniture is stored here too. You see a huge wardrobe, a green trunk, and a blue trunk. The door on the east wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Open cupboard. You open it. The wardrobe is full of dusty, cobwebby old junk. There's a cane, a blanket, an old lamp, and some books. You decide to leave the cane for someone who would need it. Okay. The paint cans hold red paint and purple paint. Interesting. For painting walls. I'm going to look mop. Because it's just a thing we haven't seen in many other rooms. Look bookcase. Not very interesting books. Other handy keyboard shortcuts are Control A for ask about, Control T for talk to, Control L for look at, and Control E for examine. WWE will walk you to the east exit if it exists. If there's an open door, you will walk through it. Bathroom and spare room. It is very pink. Jack was not wrong. Ooh, I have a reflection in the mirror. Look at me. Can I face it? I want to face it. It's you, all right. Cute. Shades of pink, green, and purple. It's a little garish. There's a medicine cabinet mounted above the sink. Okay. Open cabinet. Search cabinet. The medicine cabinet contains the usual remedies you expect to find. Dr. Kilmer's swamp root, mirror system regulator and tonic, red cloverine pills, and a bottle of catarrh remedy, and Beecham's patient pills. I might need one of those later, but I can't think of a reason I would now. And this is a spare room. The spare room is brightly decorated and inviting. There's a love seat, a fancy lamp, and some decorative plates. And no drawers, so I don't need to do anything in here. And a lovely balcony. Can I go farther this way? Yes, I can. Nothing really to look at, though. Oh, can I examine the view? The balcony provides a spectacular view of the grounds below. The front eastern section of the lodge. A stone path leads east to the orchard. Ooh, there's an orchard. South of here is the forest. West of here is the lodge's front door. And what's over here? This is the front western section of the lodge. To the west, you can see the carriage house. South of here is the forest. East of here is the lodge's front door. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go back inside, and I think I will, hold on, I will save the game here. Please choose a name to save this game as. What should I call it? What should I call this save? I will call it Open Every Drawer. Yes, okay. And I think I'll end it here. It's a little, what's the word I want to use? Not monotonous, because I am having fun. It's a little just kind of learning the game at this point and learning how everything works, and I like that they have this kind of easy area to tutorialize you. I know there are a lot more characters downstairs, so we'll be meeting some more people next time and maybe learning a bit more about this diamond. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Crimson Diamond.